So welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you are a subscriber of mine. Today's look is going to be this really pretty semi-dramatic, well, to most people it's going to be like extremely dramatic, but this is my go-to look. I was trying to think of what look I should film for you guys, and like I think one of my most requested, not requested, but one of the things that people, shut up, who's texting me? One of the things that people ask me all the time is like, give me a look that I can wear all the time. Like something, like a look that looks flattering all the time with every outfit that they can master like really fast. I can do this look without filming probably within like, I'm talking about the eyes, probably like in 5 minutes, which I think is a pretty good thing because most of the time it takes me like an hour to do my makeup when I'm going to go out, like at least. But anyways, this is the look that I wore on my actual birthday when we went to Disneyland and dinner and stuff. I've worn this when we go out. I've worn this like just a lot of different ways. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys subscribe, please, if you haven't already. And if you want to see how I got this really pretty pink and brown type of smoky eye, then just keep watching. Okay, so I already did my eyebrows and primed my eyes off camera. So first thing we're going to do is go in with some shadows. But the first shadow is going to be Birkin. It looks like this. It's a very like pinky brown, light pinky brown. And I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush like, let's see, what brush do I want to use? I'm going to use the Morphe M504, and I'm just going to go in with that Birkin color and go all over my crease with this. Okay, and for this look, I'm not going to extend my shadow out like towards my eyebrow like I normally do. This look is going to be very rounded just because it's not going to have wing liner, so we don't need to like shape it in a wing. Then I'm going to take a Morphe M433. This is the MAC 217 dupe. If you have a MAC 217, even better, but this is just a cheaper alternative that works almost just as good. And I'm going to go in with Sienna. It looks like that. And I'm going to go starting at the very outer corner of the eye and going towards the center. And what I normally do is just kind of just cover the outer half of the lid by doing back and forth motions, and then I go in and then start blending. I like doing this because 1, it eliminates fallout, and 2, it really gives you a better color payoff faster than having to just go in multiple times and then it just disappearing when you blend it out. Okay, so then I'm going to dip into the Self-Made palette, and I'm going to go in with Treasure. That is like one of my favorite colors that Anastasia has ever made. It's just so beautiful. And we're just going to put this on the inner half of the lid. And go back in and lightly just go over that line where they meet. And doing this type of motion will really just fade it really softly. Okay, and then for the fun part, we're going to take Kitten. This is one of the Magnificent Metals from STILA. It looks like this. They're very chunky, and they actually do come with their own like mixing medium kind of liquid thing, but I used that the first time I ever tried these out and I really didn't like it. So I'm just going to go in with a glitter glue. And you can use whatever glitter glue that you have. You can even use some eyelash glue, but just be very careful because that does get messy very fast. And then I'm just going to go in with any type of synthetic brush and just pack this on. I'm actually going to take Hot Chocolate from the Self-Made palette. I'm going to take that on a Morphe M441 brush. So once you have it packed on, I'm going to go back in with Sienna and kind of just lightly go over the edges. Okay guys, so I just did the other eye off camera. Now to finish the eyes, I'm just going to add some lashes. I'm going to use the Queen Bees. For some reason, the last 2 times I've done this look, I wore the Queen Bees, and I feel like this look actually just looks the best with Queen Bees. Like, Queen Bees just look so amazing with no liner. I love them. So I'm going to go ahead and apply these and some mascara, and then I will be right back. Alrighty guys, so my lashes and mascara are on, and now let's move on to the face. I'm going to go through this kind of quickly just because I don't want this video to be like 20 minutes long like my last talk through. So yeah, I'm going to be trying out the new BECCA, what is this called? Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. This isn't my first time trying this out, it's my second. The first time I actually got the shade Light, but that was way too dark for me. So now I'm in the lightest shade Fair, and it's still kind of a little on the dark side for me, which is really crazy because it's the lightest shade. But we'll see how I like the formula though. Feel like it's really comfy to wear. It's not one of those foundations where people are like, oh my god, I can't feel it on my skin, because I actually can feel it on my skin, surprisingly. It feels a little moist, like my face is kind of wet. I still can't believe that this is the lightest shade and it's like still too dark. Like, oh my gosh, that's crazy to me. So if you're really fair, like really fair, you're definitely not going to have a shade in this foundation unless she comes out with like a shade extension. But yeah, so far I like this foundation. It's pretty good. Makes my skin look really pretty and dewy. For concealer, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Naked Skin in the lightest shade Fair Neutral. To set everything, I'm going to go in with my, whoa, I got on my eye, my Laura Mercier powder and the flat side of this Real Technique sponge, which I absolutely adore. Like, I think this is brilliant. I know like a lot of you are going to know this already, but just a little tip, make sure when you're going to go set your concealer with powder, it's not creasing already, like mine just was, because then that means like you're actually setting your concealer to make it look creased. So just make sure it's always blended out. To finish up the eyes, I'm going to go in with a pencil in my waterline. You can use a black, you can use brown, you can use whatever type of pencil you like. And I'm just going to run this along my waterline. I'm going to actually just go in with my Morphe brush and I'm going to look up and just very lightly smudge this out. I'm going to go back in with that Sienna color and then just smoke it out as much as you feel comfortable with. I want it super smoky today, so I'm going to go pretty heavy. Inner corner of our eye, we're just going to take that Treasure color that we put on our lid, and then on a pencil brush, I'm going to spray some Fix Plus to make it super metallic and go ham on the inner corner. So to finish off the face, I'm going to take my Kat Von D, whoa, that's pretty close, Shade and Light Contour Palette, and I'm going to be mixing these two. Okay, and then for blush, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Studio Blush in Tickled Pink. This is one of my favorite blushes in the entire world. And I'm just going to put this on the apples of my cheek. No, just kidding. I'm going to go right above. Okay, and then highlighting today, we have all these pink tones, peachy tones going on, so I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Glow Kit in the Gleam, and I'm going to go in with Crushed Pearl. And let's mix a little bit of Starburst with it. For lips, I'm going to be doing one of my new favorite combinations of all times. And I feel like this combination works amazing for girls like me who overline their lips. So I'm going to be using Stripdown Lip Pencil by MAC and the liquid lipstick from Dose of Colors in the color Truffle. This is like bomb shit, like trust me. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I seriously love the way it turned out this time. Like I said, I do this all the time, so sometimes it turns out a little bit differently, sometimes it turns out worse, sometimes it's better. Today was a really good day, so I'm really excited that it was a filming day. So, like I said, you can always change what you feel like is too dramatic for you. Like if you want to do, if you're comfortable in a wing liner, you could totally do a wing liner with this look. Just make sure to kind of extend the shadow in more of like a wing liner shape, so that way there's no like gap between the outer crease and then the liner. I don't like the way that looks, but whatever, it's up to you. Like I said, I love this look. I seriously wear it all the freaking time when I don't know what to do. And you guys really need to check out these STILA Magnificent Metals if you haven't already. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am looking forward to doing some more for you guys. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe already. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.